Ni soingba arukna soingba sakanti sakpra konya prungni kobrauna ramchak sutaya. Former Deputy Speaker Timothy D. Sira, Pro Tem Speaker na Kumikchetgen anenba wiyata ha. Padangba Mijal Sonibar Athamni Bribaji Mango, former Deputy Speaker Pa Timothy D. Sira, Shillong Raj Baba no Governor ni Mkhango, Arusakban NPP Chief Conrad K. Sangma, Preston Tinsong, Marcus Marak Arugaban Delgabarang ni Mkhango, Pro Tem Speaker na Kumikchetgen nirangko dakang ha ane wiyata ha.
I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Khasi Hills ni dolgani NGO rang HSPDP ni sakini MLA rang ni kosako protest ka enba wamang ni bimang rang ko thariye suwe galanga anenba yateni konek nagata maswaha. HSPDP ni sakini MLA rang ni NPP dol na chakenba sorkari ko rikna gata chiti ko NPP ni Chief Conrad K. Sangma na onani jaman withdraw kapal china gata wamang dabi anga ha anenek nagata maswaha. Padangba Mijal Sunibar Salni Bako, Dolgani Pressure Group Rang, HSPDP ni MLA Rang ni Khamko Namnakja Enba, HSPDP ni MLA Sakani ko, Mopra no NPP Baksa Bakrimani ko, Withdraw Kapal China Gata Jagalenba, HSPDP ni MLA Sakani, Matitios Dakar Aro Unbaksanaba, Secular Wadri ni Bimang ko Thariye Trick Abokenba Suegalanga ha Anenba Nakanagata Mansoha. Wamang ya MLA sakani ko NPP dol baksa bakramani ko nangnik chenga andiba UDP INC TMC arugapan rang baksa bakramen ba adoko surkari ko kani ko nangnakinga anenba nagnakata maswenga kasirang adoko NPP ni surkari ko kani ko nangnak jainga aro apsan deken wamang ya chango kasi jaintia ko Chief Minister ungani ko nangnakinga chum anenba nagnakata maswenga andage ingon NPP ni Vice President Preston Tinsong HSPDP ni MLA sakani ni decision raani ko Meghalaya ni mandir rang respect khana gata nanga anenba Meghalaya ni mandir rang ko didiata ha aniwiyata ha Aro Preston Tinsong andakiba aganang ha chingan single largest unga aro chinga adokodam korukdok seat rang ko chia ha anewa agana ha Maina party ni namnake decision raani rang ko namnakja chinga party an NPP ni Chief Conrad K. Sangma ko Adoko da aubal sibungana term ungthai enba Chief Minister onge adoko redal chinagata chinganang na kesyo ka ha anewa aganang ha Gaban party rang ni khasi jantia jat ko Chief Minister ongani ko nang nakani gaman agan sakani rang ko nang skhaingon Gaban regional party rang apsan ongchengbo aro dam kholachi dok seat rangoni dam kholachi gini seat rang ko chechengbo anewa agana ha Unade darang opposition party ba Sarika Griyan Khasi Jantia rang ko Chief Minister Songna gata onaigen eniba wa agana ha. Eniba dao gata Khasi Hills to Badiaba party rang damgani Badiaba party dambri Badiaba party dambunga rang sansit ko manainga aro dao wa mang an Khasi aro Jantia ko adoko Chief Minister ongani ko nang nakinga eniwa agana ha. Arwa dolgani pressure group rangni gemanba yan political swing sa unga anenba agana nirang ko dakang ha aro menggeban katarang ko ba khobra them gebrang na andage agana ha
Well, yes, it seems yeah, that was their agenda, I see. They want chief minister from Khasi Jaintia, but that is not the only criteria where you need to decide. Let us see the fractured mandate here in Khasi Jaintia. We have how many parties? We need to know that. And then some party they got 2 seats, some party got 2 seats, again some parties got 5, 4, like that. So I think that is not the way of thinking. But you need to also respect one thing. We are the single largest. NPP got 26. So why don't you respect the decision taken by the elected representative of the party? Because we already elected Conrad Sangma to be the chief minister, again to become the chief minister for the next 5 years. So it seems these people, they got mad on that. But my clarification on this is, if you want that, why not you come only in one party? Let one party set up the candidate. This side you have 36, you may win 32, you may win 33, then you claim and form the government. I think that is very clear. But now you can't do like this. How can you just force bringing two MLAs from one party, 5 MLAs from one party, or 4 MLAs from one party? How can you forcefully ask them to form the government just because we want chief minister from Khasi? I think that is totally wrong. That's what I'm saying. Certain conditions are there where we need to respect and we need to also follow, because without that, I think the democracy is gone. So therefore, my appeal to all the citizens of the state: don't listen to this kind of misleading activities done by few groups of people. There are few NGOs like HITU and HYC. Seems they link themselves, or I should say, it seems they are political wing of some political parties. I think NGOs are not supposed to involve in the political process directly. Indirectly, yes, you have every right to vote, you have every right to do whatever you want inside you. You need not come out openly that don't vote in favor of this party or that party, which I personally feel this is totally wrong again. So people need to understand, people need to know exactly who are this group doing all this, and I'm very sure the people of the state knows better than anybody else. But once again, my concern is very, very clear. Let me tell you, we have already instructed the police force to make sure that law and order is maintained at any cost, especially before the swearing in ceremony, which is going to be held on the 7th of this month in the morning time.
Andagi adoko soso jeng ongengon adokni governor Mijal Swalni bako NPP baksa bakrim gepadol rangko government ko pom kana gata invite kata ha ane wiatani konek nagata mananga ha. NPP ni Chief Conrad ke Sangma kobora tumgapa mandi rang ni singani rang na agan sakani rang ko dakang ingon wamang rebaing gaba March ni sni Tariko Kumikchetgen rang ko dakangen aria Kumikchetgen ceremony o asong ni Prime Minister Narendra Modi aro asong ni Union Home Minister Amit Shah ba aro gabandil gaba rang dongpa eba ko rang na gata kadong suinga anewa aganang ha aro manggaban singani rang na ba National People Party ni Chief ndagi khatarang ko aganang ha.
The swearing in will be on the 7th, and I have received the letter from the Honorable Governor inviting me to form the government, and the swearing in will be on the 7th at 11 a.m. here in the Raj Bhavan, and we are expecting Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Home Minister and other leaders to attend the swearing in ceremony. The MLAs have been elected by the people of the constituency, and hence it is the mandate of the people. And therefore the MLAs will then decide who they want to support. So NGOs may have their own concerns and other issues that's separate from election mandate.
Well, HSPDP has sent a letter to you withdrawing support. So what is
That is the political party which has sent the letter, but it is the parliamentary party and the legislative party which is the main signature support, and both the MLAs have submitted the letter of support to us.
The whole cabinet will be sworn in, or
Yes, the whole cabinet will be sworn in.
any initiatives to ensure that law and order is not disrupted?
Yeah, all steps are being taken to ensure that law and order is not disturbed.
So what is the combination of the councils of ministers?
We'll come with that in a few days.
What is the name of the alliance, sir?
We'll come with that as soon as we call.
How many deputy CMs will be there in your?
We'll come with all of that information when the time comes.
Sir, there was an incident of arson attack on the other MLA's house, the two, especially the two MLAs from the HSPDP. What do we have to see on this? Because it's for the
It is
first time.
very, very unfortunate that this kind of incident has happened. In fact, it is very sad also to see that this is the kind of behavior we are seeing, which Meghalaya has never seen before. Meghalaya has always believed in democracy. We have always accepted the mandate of the people, and this election has given the mandate and people have elected the representatives, and based on a democratic process, this government is being formed. And now coming out and creating this kind of violence has never been seen in Meghalaya, and I'm sure the people of Meghalaya are not with this kind of behavior that we are seeing, and this is something that is completely unacceptable.
So today also violence was, protest was witnessed in Shillong, and what steps are being taken to ensure the
All
law
the
and
steps are being taken. We have sufficient manpower and every deployment has been done. In fact, these different meetings that were taking place, that has been there, almost every area which they went to for permission, all have denied permission to them to have meetings, saying that the election is over, the mandate has been given, there's not the time to now have rallies about all of these things. So therefore, it's a clear indication that these kind of activities that are taking place by these individuals is at a personal level.
Sir, what about this demand for Khasi Chief Minister?
You see, the important point is that we are in a democracy, and it is the people who give the mandate, and there is a procedure and system in which government is formed and chief minister is elected, and that procedure has been followed, and therefore yes, sentiments are always there, but ultimately a process that has been defined is there. It's not about a person individually from a particular community has to be there or should not be there. That is not how democracy works. It is based on the mandate which is given to the people, given by the people, and it is based on that mandate that elected members have been elected, and the elected members then elect the leader. So that process has been followed. So I think this is not the issue is something that, yes, as I said, sentiments are there, but ultimately it is the mandate of the people, and which we should all accept.
So how will you ensure the government is stable with just 32 MLAs?
Well, it all depends on how we work. We have seen in the last 5 years we faced a large number of challenges, and yet by ensuring that there was good teamwork, by ensuring that we gave everybody their space and motivated everybody and gave a lot of stress on development, all these aspects helped us to make sure that we were able to take and survive and run the government for 5 years in spite of having large number of political parties. So it's always challenging to run a coalition government, but we will do our best to ensure that all the partners are given the space and ensure that there is a lot of consultancy taking place whenever we take important discussions, and we'll carry the team along with us.
So
PM, sir, any other chief minister of other states?
We are expecting the Honorable HM to come. We may also see the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam coming, and as of now we expect these two leaders to come, and maybe we might see other leaders also.
So what are the protesters up to? What is the motive?
You have to ask them that. It's
No, I
not
mean
the
like the voice of the tree of opinion trap or something. Do you think is it necessary for them to come and interfere into the political
Formation of the
government?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. That's what you just said is absolutely correct. There is a way and a process in which government is elected. It has been done for decades in our state and for many decades throughout the country and throughout the world. And therefore, if there was anything that had to be said, it should have been said during the election time. That is when the campaign takes place. That is when you hold the rallies. But once a mandate is given, the people of Meghalaya and the people of the country have always accepted whatever mandate has been given, and accordingly they we should move forward. So therefore, this kind of program we have taken has been something that is completely unacceptable, as I said, and Meghalaya has never seen it. It's very sad and very